Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today's gonna be a little bit of a different kind of video. So, first off, I want to apologize. I would have loved to do this with a face cam, but unfortunately, I'm still unable. I'm still rebuilding my in air quotations studio. So, and I have nowhere to put the camera. I did go get my mic, so the audio is a little bit better. At least I'm hoping so. I am also I'm in an area that hopefully is absorbing sound. I'm in a closet. So, yeah, hopefully this doesn't sound too horribly. This is going to be a raw upload. There's not going to be any cuts, so I also apologize if there's like awkward silence. If there's too long of an awkward silence, I'll obviously do a jump cut, but for the most part, I don't want to be cutting around anything. I want to get everything out that I want to say, and I want to make sure that my opinion is out there. And with that said, some of this is going to be political. I am a gaming channel. I want to make people laugh. I don't normally get political, so please just keep that in mind. These are just my opinions. If your opinions differ, that's totally fine. That's everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So if you don't agree with something that I said, just please don't hate me for it. I very rarely will I do these videos, and this is the first time in 4 years that I'm doing something like this. So, if you guys watch the news in any type of way, whether you get most of your news off of TikTok, or if you actually watch a news channel like CNN or Fox, if you're in the United States, or if you aren't in the United States, you get your news from whatever news channel that you guys have, you probably know what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. Horrible situation. I feel so bad for Ukraine. And I actually have family from Ukraine. I'm not Ukraine. It's the family that is Ukrainian married into my family, but they're still my family. So it's affected me a little bit, not me directly, but my family, and because with them, their family is still in Ukraine. So with what's going on, it's not just affecting the people in Ukraine, it's affecting people all over the world, whether you agree with that or not. It's whether that's obvious or not, it is affecting people all over the globe. And things have gotten pretty bad. I'm going to, and by the time this gets up, it could be worse. I'm recording this a few days in advance to its Monday release. So things could be better or things could be worse by the time that this is up, but keep in mind I'm recording this 2 days prior to release. So if anything that I said is either, proven differently, or if anything that I said has changed, this is 2 days ago. So I get most of my information off of TikTok. I don't watch the news, and I mean, like, I don't mean like the memes that are going around. That's beyond messed up. I want to talk about that, not right now, but I will get to that. But from what I've seen, from what I know right now, Russia is actively invading, and they are killing civilians for pretty much no reason. I've heard different things. I've heard that they're lining people up in the street and shooting them. I have that. I haven't seen a video clip of. I can't say that's 100% true or not, but I have seen a couple of TikToks saying that they are doing that. They definitely are. There's been things that Russia has said that they aren't targeting civilians, while there are videos surfacing from Ukraine of them actively running people over. I saw a video of a tank that was sitting at this intersection, and these cars were just trying to get around it, and it started chasing one of the cars, but that car got away, and a car that was coming up the road toward the tank got into the line of the eyes of the tank, and the tank actually swerved to run this car over. Now, The dude inside, I'm pretty sure, survived unharmed too severely. Obviously, he probably got hurt and needed medical attention, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure that he lived and survived without any serious injuries. So thank Jesus for that, because it could have been a lot worse had that tank hit at any other angle. I know that I have seen videos of jets targeting civilian houses, so apartment complexes. I saw this video, and this sat with me for a while after I saw it. It was a video of these people watching this jet outside of their house, and the jet fired something at the house, and you just heard this little girl scream in terror in the background. When you hear something like that, it sits for you for a while. I was disturbed. I was very disturbed by Russia. I am angry and disturbed, and I want to know why Russia is doing what they're doing. And it's gotten so bad that the Ukrainian president, and kudos to him, man. This dude has got to be one of the bravest people on the planet. He's not sitting back, and this is where things are going to get political. So just, if you don't agree with what I'm about to say, then that's fine. But this is what I believe, and I'm going to stand by it 100%. The Ukrainian president is not sitting on his ass watching this happen. He's out there fighting alongside of the army. He's out there in just as much danger as everybody else. He could die at any moment, just like every other person. Meanwhile, our dumbass president don't even know what the fuck he's doing in office, okay? He has no idea what's going on. He's made threats toward Russia and said that they better not invade Ukraine or we're going to get involved. We're not involved, man. We're not involved. We're staying out of it. The United States is staying out of it, which is bullshit, in my opinion. I think that we should be over there helping them. And it's gotten to the point where the Ukrainian president has actually said that if anybody from other countries, any civilians, would want to go volunteer and fight, that they can. And me sitting here at 18 years old, I'm seriously debating it. I'm seriously thinking about buying a ticket to Ukraine and arming myself and helping them. I'm thinking about it for real. This isn't just some like spur of the moment. Like they need every person that they can get. And I know that if you live in the United States, it'd be a little bit more difficult because they're on the other side of the ocean. There's that dividing us, and then there's countries there. But for people who are living in Europe, if anybody from Europe sees this, if you are a neighboring country of Ukraine, they urge you, and I would even urge you to go help in any way that you can. There are some fundraisers already out to help fund Ukraine. There's a couple of people on TikTok that I've seen that have actually posted the link. If I can get a hold of the link, I will put it in the description of this video. If it's not there when you see it and you're still pretty early, then I just haven't found it yet, and I will get it. I will try to have it at least by the time this video is a day old. So let's hope for that. And they really need help right now. And and we all know that once Russia, and God forbid Russia actually succeeds in their invasion and occupies Ukraine, which should sound familiar to something that happened not even 100 years ago with another country, another European country occupying another country. That should sound familiar, does it not? And with Putin having a history of being in the KGB and part of the Soviet Union, we all know he wants to bring that back. Everybody does. I'm pretty sure he's even mentioned it, and I don't know 100% for sure, but I think I saw something where he had mentioned something about wanting to bring the KGB back, the Soviet Union. And there had been pictures that surfaced of Russian tanks that have the hammer and sickle flag that are flying on them. So it's not even like it's real as far as I know. That's an actual thing. and that is beyond fucked. That's beyond fucked up. Okay, that shouldn't be something that is even being talked about. It failed for a reason. It failed for a reason. The Soviet Union collapsed because it shouldn't have existed. It's not something that works. It doesn't work. So if it would work and it was meant to be, it never would have collapsed in the first place. But here we are, and it's coming back. It's coming back. I won't be surprised if it goes right back to how they were. And I know this is about to sound a little messed up, but back in World War II, Stalin and Russia, the way they treated their people was worse, and I'm saying by their people, the way they treated their people was worse than what Germany did. Germany's hatred was mostly toward Jewish people, and it was bad, and it's beyond messed up, and what Germany did, that shouldn't have happened, but as in terms of them treating their people, it would have been better to have been a normal German in the 40s than a normal Russian, because Russia just didn't treat their own citizens right, and Putin wants to bring that back. Putin wants to bring that back, and it can't. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. And I know that NATO does not want to get involved, because if a NATO country gets involved and pulls in other NATO countries, it will be World War III. We all know that. It will be World War III. It'll be a global conflict, and against Russia, maybe even China. I have seen things where China isn't even really agreeing with Russia right now, but they're still allies with Russia. So with China, North Korea, and then all the NATO countries, and it's going to be so much worse than World War II. If a third World War happens, I won't be surprised if the death toll hits 1 billion. If we wipe out a whole billion people. And it's sad that's even a possibility right now. It really is. But unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. And I do want to talk about the memes that are going around. Some of them are so fucked up. They're so fucked up. It's just, now there are some that are good, like the whole the Ghost of Kiev. Those types of memes where it's like Russian soldiers when they see the Ghost of Kiev behind them, or Russian pilots when they see the Ghost of Kiev behind them. Like those types of memes. Those give hope, right? Those give the Ukrainian people hope, because they're uplifting. But then there's also ones that are just being a dick to Ukraine for no reason. I've seen some pretty fucked up ones. There was one where it was like Black lives don't, or Ukrainian lives don't matter until Black lives matter. I mean, come on, guys. I support all lives matter, right? All lives do matter. But at the same time, the Ukrainian people are actively getting fucking murdered in the streets of their own country by a neighboring country that's trying to take them over, and we're over here still worried about what happened in summer of 2020. Come on, that's so messed up. That shouldn't be the case. And then I saw one where it was we should keep the people of Ukraine in their country and not let them out unless they get vaccinated. What the fuck? You're telling me that you would rather them die 100% for sure than have a 99% survival rate? Seriously? It's so bad. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Sorry that it wasn't really a good one. It wasn't, it was off. It wasn't what I normally do, but this had to be said. This had to be said. I needed to talk about it. And to everybody from Ukraine, praying for you guys. You guys will pull through this. I believe that you guys can stop Russia. I 100% believe that Russia will fail and they will be pushed back into their country, and Putin can go cry in his little fucking office with his little fucking dick and fucking shoot himself like Hitler, for all I care. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be safe. Support Ukraine right now, and just pray for them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.